Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to learn about fields of psychology. So, before knowing about the fields of psychology, let us know what do you mean by field of psychology? Every area of study have their own branches and subfields. Your field of psychology can be understood as broader area of study within the broader discipline of psychology. As psychology is the study of mind and behavior, these different fields represent focused application of psychological principles to specific topics, populations, or settings. So let us know about the major topic, the field of psychology. It is very vast because it compasses many specialized areas, which is broadly divided into two main categories, and they are research, experimental psychology, and the other is applied psychology. So, what is research experimental psychology? It is mainly focused on understanding basic fundamental principle, whereas applied psychology, it is focused on using those fundamental principles to solve real world problems. Now, let us know about the core and research fields. These areas mainly focus on fundamental psychological process, often through scientific research and experimentation. Let us know about these fields detailedly. One is cognitive psychology. So cognitive psychology, it mainly studies internal mental process. If you have seen the previous videos, there we have also discussed about the perspective of the psychology. So here, what we need to understand is cognitive psychology, it mainly studies mental process such as perception, memory, thinking, language, problem solving, and decision making. Now, talking about developmental psychology, it examines human growth and development across the lifespan from infancy to old age, focusing on physical, cognitive, social, and emotional changes. Other is biopsychology. So, biopsychology, we can also say biological psychology or neuropsychology. It investigates the relationship between biological systems like brain, nervous system, and genetics, also behavior. Next one is social psychology. I have already a detailed video of social psychology in this YouTube channel. Please, you can go through it as well. So, social psychology, it explores how social influences, perception, and interaction affect individual behavior, thoughts, and feelings. Like when we are in group, how we behave, what is our attitude? Why do we need conformity from others? So these things we learn in the social psychology. Next one is experimental psychology. Experimental psychology, it utilizes the scientific method to research basic psychological processes. This is more of a methodological approach that overlaps with other fields like cognitive and behavioral psychology. So, the next one is personality psychology. Here in personality psychology, we study the pattern of thoughts, feelings, and behavior that make an individual unique. Why we are different to others in terms of our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. The next one is in applied and professional field. As I earlier said, there is broadly two classification. One is research based and the next one is applied based. So these areas apply psychological theories, research to practical issues in diverse settings. Number one, it's a clinical psychology. It mainly focuses on the assessment, diagnosis, treatment, and prevention of mental, emotional, and behavioral disorder like depression, anxiety, schizophrenia, and many more. Next one is counseling psychology. In Nepal also, Tribhuvan University has introduced counseling psychology after clinical psychology. So yeah, in counseling psychology, it helps people cope with life stressors, improve well-being, and address personal or relationship issues. It generally focuses on individuals with less severe psychopathology than clinical psychology. Next one is educational psychology. So, studies mainly about how people learn in educational settings. Professionals in this field may be involved in instructional design, curriculum development, and addressing student learning issues. Next one is school psychology. So I think there is a school counseling uh, related study work going on in Kathmandu University as well. So in a school psychology, it directly works within the school settings to support the students' academic, emotional, and social well-being. Next one is industrial organizational psychology. Mainly, it applies psychological principle to the workplace and business, focusing on employee selection, performance, motivation, training, and organizational development, which is very important in workplace area. The next one is forensic psychology. It applies psychological science to the legal and criminal justice system. It mainly involves things like competency evaluation, criminal profiling, and expert testimony. Next one is health psychology. It examines how biological, social, and psychological factors influence health, illness, and health related behaviors. For example, how stress can be managed, how there can be adherence to the medical advice. Next one is the sports psychology. It mainly focuses on the psychological factors that influence athletic performance, exercise, and overall well being of athletes. There are some other specialized fields beside research field and applied field. They are abnormal psychology, termed as psychopathology as well, a research-oriented field dedicated to study of atypical patterns of thought, emotion, and behavior, which we usually call mental disorder. The next one is comparative psychology. This is the study of animal behavior to gain a better understanding of human behavior. And the next one is cross cultural psychology. It analyzes how cultural factors influence human behavior and mental process. So, to make this video, I have used some of the references. Please see that references and you can learn more through it. Thank you.